Good evening, I'm Carrie Roper, and thank you so much for joining us here at the Las Vegas Review-Journal as we are preparing to count down to the new year. And what a year it has been. There's been so many ups, so many downs, but we are here and we are ready. We are ready to be here with you. We have our reporters all over town, all over the valley, getting ready to bring you the latest on what's happening in everything from entertainment to dining. Yes, if you can believe it, that is all still happening this evening. We'll be checking in with them in just a bit. But first, we want to go ahead and take a look at what is happening here. Again, so much is going to be going on. This has been a new year, and it has been something that we could never have predicted around the world, but of course here in Nevada as well. And while Governor Sisolak has been strongly urging Nevadans to stay home and stay safe, that isn't stopping New Year's Eve celebrations from getting underway in the era of coronavirus. Review-Journal reporter Renee Summerhour has more.
New Year's Eve in Las Vegas is world-renowned. Hundreds of thousands of people from all over the world coming to bask in the sea of fun and fireworks. But this year will be different, sadly. The COVID-19 pandemic and statewide directives canceling large public gatherings has put a monkey wrench in all New Year's Eve plans. There are, however, some things to do around the Las Vegas Valley. The Fremont Street Experience will remain open on New Year's Eve, however, for surrounding hotel guests only. The Plaza and the El Cortez are not part of the Fremont Street Experience. Guests who previously purchased a $25 security fee for the evening will receive a full refund. Guests will have free access to Slotzilla zip line for free. There will be no live entertainment. You must be 21 years of age or older. The Plaza Hotel is set to have a fireworks show on its rooftop to celebrate the new year. The display will be broadcast on local television, but there will not be any public viewing areas for the show. The newly minted Circa Resort has snuffed out plans to allow guests to attend the Zoe Bowie performance at Stadium Swim running on New Year's Eve. The show, however, will go on and broadcast at 9 p.m. Thursday over CBS TV Nexstar-owned affiliates across the West. And Area 15's Illuminate 2021 begins at 8 p.m. Thursday. Ticket packages include a champagne toast at midnight, appetizers, and more.
Well, the last day of weather for 2020 was kind of like the year itself, unpredictable. Today saw colder temperatures and strong winds that are leading into the evening and could put a damper on the fireworks planned. We'll continue to bring you all the latest updates on that. Right now, let's take a look at where we're sitting at 48 degrees with a 47% chance of humidity. That takes us up until about 8 p.m. The temperatures then dip slightly at that point to 46 degrees, and then around 11 p.m. through midnight, we'll be sitting at 45 degrees. So if you're heading out, you might want to bundle up, especially when you factor in some winds that we're hearing around 13 miles per hour. Well, one thing that has changed going into this New Year's Eve is a difference in visitors coming to ring in the new year on the Strip. Our reporter James Schaefer is live right now with a look at traffic. James?
Yeah, Carrie, what you're seeing behind me is a live indicator of what California tourism traffic is like on Interstate 15. This coming in a year like no other, Las Vegas is expecting to see the least amount of visitors it's had in more than 30 years. The Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority on Tuesday reported November visitation of 1.5 million people for the month, resulting in an 11-month total of 17.8 visitors. That's 54.5% of what it was in the first 11 months of 2019. On the bright side of all of this, other than every other tourist statistic being down this year, the one statistic that shows quite steady for tourism traffic is highway traffic in Las Vegas. Back to you, Carrie.
Thank you, James. Well, 2020 is going out with a bang, quite literally, as the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority announced it will celebrate the end of the year by imploding a large 2020 sign. The physical event will not be open to the public. LVCVA previously announced that it would forego the usual New Year's Eve fireworks show on the Las Vegas Strip due to COVID-19. This will take place via live stream along with a countdown to midnight and a live DJ. So be sure to join us here on Facebook as we bring that live look to you as it happens. The Plaza Hotel and Casino has been hard at work preparing for the only fireworks show slated in town. Our reporter Ellen Schmidt got a first look at what goes into making the show in the sky come to life.
Oh, I'm here at the Plaza Hotel down in Las Vegas downtown, setting up one of the only fireworks shows here for New Year's Eve of 2020. We put a lot of man-hours into making this work for everybody, and with the wind and everything else, we really hope we're going to make this happen and put on a good show and get some smiles back in people's faces. The main big concern about anything when anyone's setting up any kind of firework is a fallout zone. Meaning that you have the debris, you have the ashes, you have the chance that something might not ignite and come down. So all that stuff comes in factor. So if you have buildings that are close up, then you have to watch your heights, you have to watch how long they go, you have to watch how big your piece might be. So what's going to happen with the weather is when the fire marshal gets here, and we will have to determine and make a call pretty much right down to the wire of when the show is going to happen, because we all know we want to make this happen. But again, like we're telling everyone, safety is first. Safety is our priority. So by doing that, it's literally, we're looking at the wind, we got our wind gauges out, we're checking the wind gusts, we're hoping that during that one moment the wind drops.
Well, celebrating New Year's Eve in Las Vegas is a long-held tradition for many around the world, and a big reason has always been because of the entertainment. Review Journal columnist John Katsilometes gave us a preview on what entertainment looks like this year.
Hello everybody, this is John Katsilometes of Cats in the Las Vegas Review Journal on page 3A every day and online all the time, all the way through 2020, including tonight. We're going to kick it out with Zoe Bowie at Circus Stadium Swim. Now this is not a public show, but it's going to be on TV and on live stream through CBS. It's going to be about 5 million viewers across the western region, and I will be there chronicling what it's like to put on a live stream event for no audience on New Year's Eve in downtown Las Vegas. We're going to have a lot more from Brendan Paul and Dee Duffy and their son Cole Duffy. He's the first millennium baby ever born in Las Vegas. He's an Elvis impersonator. They own the Graceland Wedding Chapel in downtown Las Vegas. That's going to come up in a couple of days and online tonight as well. Otherwise, be safe, love each other, and have a great New Year's Eve.
And we'll be hearing more from John later on in one of our later updates. If you're ready to jump into the new year, you aren't alone. Review Journal reporter Al Mancini is at the top of the Strat with details on a sky-high moment we can expect to see at midnight.
Hey, I'm Al Mancini with the Las Vegas Review Journal at the Strat on Las Vegas Boulevard on New Year's Eve. I'm standing right next to the Sky Jump, where at midnight a contest winner is going to jump from the top of the Strat in an illuminated suit, kind of putting a Las Vegas spin on that New York tradition of dropping the ball. So everybody's getting really excited about that right now. I just came from the Top of the World restaurant where diners have already been enjoying a fine dining meal tonight. They've seen the sunset, a couple of the people that I talked to. That restaurant is now officially sold out for the night. There were a few tables available up until a couple of hours ago. But here at the Strat, there are actually still a few hotel rooms available for tonight, a few restaurant reservations available at some of the more casual restaurants. So the party is just getting started here at the Strat. And like I said, the big moment is going to come at midnight when we have somebody jumping in a lit up suit off of the top of the Strat in our version of a ball drop. Back to you.
Thank you, Al. We'll be checking in with you again later this evening. Well, with less than 6 hours until we welcome a new year, we will be here with you all night and into 2021 with our team. Stay with us as we continue to follow the latest developments and live coverage from around the valley. And remember, you can also download our free RJ mobile app to get news alerts sent straight to your phone. We leave you with a live look at the Strip as we prepare to ring in a new year. We'll see you back here at 7:30 p.m. For the Las Vegas Review Journal, I'm Carrie Roper. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon.